Well, look what we have here. The update for the C2 has finally arrived. Alright YouTube, I feel like this is take two for software update 04.40.91 because as you saw in the intro, the over-the-air update has been pushed to my LG C2, and I'm really glad that it was because that was really frustrating not being able to manually update the TV for the first time since I've owned it. LG, I guess, they must have put up a bad file on their website or something because as far as I can tell, this is exactly what I should have been able to update manually, but let's go ahead and dive into the settings here real quick. Go over to support, software update, and there we go. Let me know that it is ready to install. So think of this video as like the update to the update, right? And what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna go ahead and get the update installed, and if I have any issues during installation at all, I'll cut back in and I'll let you know that there were some problems actually installing the update. Let's hope there's not after the fiasco with the manual update attempt. But outside of that, if no issues there, I've already done a video talking about what comes with this update. I'll double check to make sure that nothing else has been added. If nothing else has been added, I'm gonna go ahead and cut in the outro essentially, or the update details portion of the video I did before. That way it's all here in one place. But glad to see 04.40.91 make it in, so without further ado, let's go ahead and get the install started. Okay, things are looking good so far on the install part of it. Let's go ahead and double check things. Go over to support, software update, and as you can see here, software update has been installed. It'll be applied when I restart the TV. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that part right now. And after I've restarted the TV, I'm gonna come back on the other side and do a couple of quick checks here just to make sure things are functioning properly. Okay, I let the TV turn off here for a couple of minutes and I have now powered it back up. It did let me know at the bottom that the software update was installed. I'll go over here for the first time. Click support, software update, and there it is, 04.40.91. So what I'm gonna do here real quick is just kind of run through some of the settings here in the menu, just to see how things are flowing. Does it feel smooth or laggy? And right off, as I'm kind of scrolling around here through the picture modes, we'll go to advanced settings, we'll go over to brightness, and one of my favorite menu items to check out after an update to see if things are laggy or smooth is going over here to color and then heading on down to white balance and going to the color temperature slider and seeing if this gets stuck at all as I drag it up or down. So as I move it up, avert your eyes momentarily for all that blue push coming in. But I'm happy to report that the slider is working very well. So that is a good thing. Just kind of browsing through here. I'm not really noticing anything different on the settings front. Really, one of the bigger things I notice after these updates is sometimes the menu system can get really laggy. And there's another portion that I probably need to test, which is when I'm watching, say, Dolby Vision content, you get a different set of options going here. As far as the picture menu goes, things can get really choppy on that. I'm gonna take a look at that and see if that's smoothing out, but other than that, things are looking good so far for .91. I'm glad that I was finally able to get the update installed. I appreciate some of you chiming in on my last video to let me know you were having similar issues as well, not being able to install the update. So as I mentioned earlier in the video, I'm gonna go ahead and include the update details on the back part of this video just so everything is in one place. I was finally able to get the update installed on my TV, make sure it didn't crash the TV during installation or anything like that. The menus seem to be working very smoothly, which I'm happy to see. But before I get out of here, I do want to touch on one issue that I was having with 04.40.90. I've seen some comments on my other videos about some of the issues that some of you were experiencing. I didn't tend to notice those on my C2, but there is one issue that has stood out, which is I was having some Bluetooth connectivity issues. For example, I have a pair of Bluetooth headphones connected to it. I've been getting random dropouts pretty consistently with the headphones, and while you might think it could have something to do with the headphones, These headphones have never had dropouts on the prior firmware versions, so I do think there was something tied to that particular firmware version that was causing the dropouts. I'm hopeful that .9.1 here will correct that for myself. Outside of that, I really don't have too many issues. So next up, I'm going to go ahead and get the update details for .9.1 included on this video, and I appreciate you watching. All right, let's dive in to see what we got with 04.40.91. Before I jump into that, what do you think of this El Natural light situation going on compared to what you saw earlier? Drop a comment below if you like the natural lighting better than the other lighting. But anyway, as you could see up here on the screen, this is a pretty minor update in scale, it looks like. We got improvement and we got fixing minor bugs in software, although based on some of the comments I got on my last video talking about the update before this might be a real fist pump situation for some of you out there. Me personally, I didn't experience very many issues that I can think of off the top of my head with 04.40.90, but I certainly saw some comments suggesting that there were some issues going on there. So based upon this update and what we got with it, those of you that were holding off updating to .90, does this give you any peace of mind to go ahead and update to .91? Drop a comment below. Let me know if that does anything for you. Outside of that, that's going to do it for the video. As always, appreciate you watching. And if you want to help support the channel, smash that like button. Gets my videos circulated out to more people. And of course, if you're not subscribed, click that subscribe button. Click the bell notification so you don't miss my future uploads. But with all that being said, until the next one.